Okay, welcome back to Healthytainment. So, if you saw that flyer there, I have some special guests from a very special school in the studio. I have GIS in the studio, which is Ghana International School, right? Hi, guys. Hi. So, I have Selassie, Mr. Selassie.
Yes.
Sanya.
Hi.
Hi, and Jonas.
Josiah.
All right. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
So you guys are here to be promoting a very special event that you're having, which is the Artistry, right? It's called Artistry.
The arTRYx.
arTRYx, right. So the arTRYx is a festival that you're doing. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about it? Yeah.
Right. So the arTRYx is a multifaceted arts festival. So it's basically a way for us to show the arts that we have and treasure at GIS.
Oh.
We have many different arts. The arTRYx is split into workshops and exhibitions. So in terms of workshops, we have workshops like painting, drawing, slime. We have filmmaking, beads.
Oh, filmmaking.
Dancing. Yeah, we have a lot of that. And,
wow.
do you want to tell us?
Yeah. We also have literary arts workshops, drama, writing, poetry.
Wow.
We have floral arrangements, event planning, music, everything to do with the arts, basically.
Wow. Mr. Selassie, so how is it going to be? Are we inviting other students from other schools, or how is it?
Yes, we're inviting other people from other schools, and that's why we are here this morning.
Lovely.
Anybody can come in. Once you're a student, just come in, pay 20 Ghana cedis, and you register.
Yeah.
And we have 2 rounds of workshops, and so you get the opportunity to meet students who are actually leading these workshops.
Wow.
And there'll be a few professionals, but our students are not experts, but they are passionate about art.
Wow.
And so we gave them the opportunity to show what they have.
Right.
Yeah.
So Sanya, what grade are you in?
I'm in Form 4.
Form 4.
Yes.
Okay, and you are
In lower 6.
lower 6. Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I bet the school time was way back. So, and it's really great that you guys are actually going to be, so you and your colleagues are going to be, your schoolmates are going to be leading the classes and showing, doing all of this stuff as well. How do you feel, how do you feel about that? Was it daunting? Was it your initiative, or was it a school's initiative that, you guys are going to do this? So here you go. How does it work?
So it was a bit of both.
Okay.
So it was a student initiative in the sense that the event is basically student driven. It's driven by students, and it was one of the ideas of the previous head girl.
Wow.
It was also the idea of our school's principal, Ms. Dr. Maria Shin.
Nice.
So it was initiated by both the student and the administration, but it's mostly student driven.
Wow. So you guys welcomed it. Yes, and I mean, how do you feel? Are you going to be feeling quite nervous to be engaging other people from other schools?
Sana here is leading a workshop on poetry and writing.
Wow.
She can talk about.
Oh, Sadia, you know what? My platform is for, I always on a Tuesday have poetry guests coming in to showcase their poetry skills. So I'm going to ask you to do something. Maybe, you talk about it, and then maybe you can do something small for me.
Okay. Our workshop, it deals with writing, and it's called the Writer's Block Cafe.
Right.
So it's a sort of cafe setup, and there's going to be a lot of slam poetry and an interview with a guest writer. So yeah, that's basically.
I'll ask you. How do you? Because you're a poet. You're a poet. Right. Well, I'm going to call you poets because so how do you normally write all of your your poetry? How does it come to you?
How does it come?
Yeah.
To be honest,
you're natural.
It's not really natural. I mean, there are certain things that inspire me. Like I normally write about insecurities and female issues and. Yes, so that's what most of my poems are about. And I'll be putting up an exhibition as well. So
I'm tempted to ask you to give you something small. Are you feeling shy enough or unshy enough?
I could give you a little insight.
That's right. That's my girl.
Her scars are not meant to be dipped in honey or coated with sugar. her scars are meant to be strung together to lace her neck. If you want to, make sure you come to arTRYx.
I love that. I love the way you string your words together. I love poets. Would you be leading any Jonas? Would you be leading any Desires? I don't know why I want to call you Jonas. I don't know. I've renamed you. Sorry, Desires. Would you be leading any workshops? Or?
So I would not be leading any workshops in particular. Yeah. However, I'm in charge of the whole event. The event as a whole. I'm one of the student organizers,
right?
And I'm also in charge of exhibitions.
Oh, yeah. Nice. You are actually the head boy, or? He is the head boy. You must be proud, Mr.
Very proud, very proud. I started teaching Josiah's in Form 1.
Wow.
And there's a whole story we have to tell one day about.
Wow, really? I'm intrigued.
He recently represented us at the UN.
Wow.
Model UN.
Yes.
So, the logistics, the organization, and putting it all together, mostly driven by students.
Wow.
And teachers like us just stay back and facilitate and make sure everything works. And so I'm very proud of them. And I'm just inviting people to come see what these kids have put together. It's really good. It's the first time we don't have any template for it.
Right.
It's not your regular art festival.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's controlled by its organized chaos. And so it's really interesting what is coming up this week.
Right. Okay, so would you be able to tell us the time again and when it is, the price of it, and also can parents drop off their kids? Does it have to be supervised by parents? If you let us know.
I'll let Josiah talk about those details, but the one thing I want to talk about is that this festival is suited for children from 11 to 18 plus.
Okay.
And so we want to keep it managed.
We can't. It can't be a babysitting service.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh. Right.
So just
let us know.
Yes. So in terms of the details, the festival starts from 12 noon. Okay. So it's from 12 noon to 8 p.m.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So for students, it's 20 CDs. Before 4 p.m.
Okay.
We want them to come early to attend the workshops and the exhibitions.
Right.
And after 4 p.m., we hike the price to 100 CDs.
Wow. For students. Okay. Is there what's happening after 4 p.m.? Is it the same thing or?
Well, after 4 p.m. there's an evening program.
Right.
So
okay.
It's Bloom themed. So it's an evening program which was put up by our entertainment prefect at school. We are going to have some canvas around, some painting. We're going to have some cocktails, and then in addition to that, there's going to be rap, karaoke. So yeah,
I'm coming. I'll be pretending to be at least 18 or something.
For adults, the price throughout the day is 100 CDs. So,
okay, cool. So if parents are choosing to come with their kids, is there something for parents to do?
You can join the workshops, contribute any way you can. The exhibitions, some of the exhibitions are installations that are interactive, and so it's going to be a busy day. We'll be happy to have our parents come along.
Lovely. Now the song that played before we started all, I hear, was composed and by you guys. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so actually it was composed by a few of my friends at school. So it was both written and composed and performed by them.
Right.
Their names are Jojo, Felix, and we have Mouse in my form, who's really great at putting up music together. He's great at mixing.
Wow.
He's like the DJ in our form. So
we
have a lot. That's just an example of the talents that we have at the school. So if you want to see more of that,
you
come tomorrow.
Back. I mean, I know GIS events are very big.
Yes.
I have 2 kids. They always come to your events, and that's one of the reasons why I actually came to the school for one of your events. We go to your plays at the National Theatre as well. Absolutely. So you guys are very, I like that, and I like that the school encourages that a lot. So definitely, if we can, Mr. Selassie, let's say one more time, and then we kind of, all the details for me, please.
Yes, the gates open at 12. Tomorrow, 23rd. And
it's Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday.
Yes, 23rd.
Yeah. Okay.
And You pay 20 cedis,
right,
and you get a whole day's worth of art and entertainment.
Wow. Sanya, anything to say?
There'll be both exhibitions and workshops. So workshops are each person would get to experience 2 workshops.
Wow.
So yeah, and then the exhibitions will be going on throughout the day. Lovely. And then the evening event.
Right. Are they going to have food there and things like that as well?
Yeah.
Well, so to buy. Right, so everybody, parents, give them money so that they can be fed and feed themselves. Great, thank you so much for coming, guys.
Thank you.
It's been amazing, and I just love the school anyway, so one of my loves. Right, so this has been GIS here. They're going to be having their event tomorrow, the 23rd, starting from 12 to right down to 8 p.m. I believe, right? So if you want to attend any of the workshops, please do make sure you get there early so you can sign up and register for them so you don't miss anything, right? Lovely. Right, Cecil.
Right behind you.
Yeah, do you have any questions?
No, you did ask all the questions, and I think they answered it properly. What I was waiting for, eventually I had you ask, and so I knew that you've done what you have to do. Where is it happening, the price, and everything. I think we've covered every bit of it. But well done. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, man. Right, Cecilia, back to you.
Right, so we've had an amazing day, and I hope you've learned a lot from our doctors and our relationship session, which is going to be coming back with full force very soon. So if you say a prayer, say one for us. As always, we have been sponsored by our sponsor,
Prudential Life Ghana.
Right,
When it comes to life insurance, speak to them. And you know what? Like she said, if you say a prayer, don't forget to say one for us. And we ended on this very special Friday and say, have a lovely weekend. Same time next week, Monday through Friday, we'll be here. Let's do it again. I'm waiting. Look at me.
What? We're out.
That mouse be some guy.
It's arTRYx, no premix, no conflict. We're human gods in our space. We do what we can by grace. We create until we're done. Getting our skills from his own son. Designers like Picasso reaching Pablo from within. We do not back down to the lion from within is found. Brought up to show off our godly type of art. We know we do it right. We getting strokes on paper, meeting masterpiece on paper. Yes, we going. These people know that we flowing. We incisive. You be checking on our drip. You know you like. Here's what I think.
That's arTRYx, can't stop this. Here straight up bars and heart spits. The art inside cannot contain the frame of human brain. Insanely plain, you must refrain from the mundane or be explained to safely reign as kings and dames upon those thrones of godly fame. Don't call quits. That's my tip. Tricks. That's my trick. That's all.
I remember you was conflicted.